Victims of crime say they've been frozen out of the government's Justice Summit and reforms, prompting the Justice Minister to consider holding a specific victims-only version of the conference. Andrew Little acknowledges the summit's focus was initially more on offenders. But as political editor Tova O'Brien reports, what the summit did hear from the victims was both moving and shocking.
Slap me, kick me, knock me to the floor. There's nothing you can do to me that has been done before.
Twins Tane and Aka Pakeha have been through more than most of us could bear to imagine.
This is our mum on our t-shirts. We represent her.
Their mother Tala died when they were 5. Their father was so out of it on P that paramedics couldn't get to her in time to treat the asthma attack that killed her.
We still remember her, and she was so beautiful. She was the best mum in the world. She was in domestic violence. Yeah, my dad was a violent person.
They were beaten by him too. They tried to tell neighbours to get help, but no one paid attention.
Being a little kid, it was really hard.
Now, just turned 13, the boys perform to give children a voice.
Women and children are treasures, and they should be treated that way.
Tane and Aka were centre stage at the Justice Summit, but other victims of crime felt sidelined.
This has been quite a horrendous summit for victims of crime because we've been re-victimised.
Jane Crowthall's daughter would have turned 25 today if she was still alive.
Smashed my body to pieces, fractured my skull, broke teeth. What I didn't know was that my little daughter, my 3-year-old daughter in the next door room, had already been murdered.
She wants victims to be a focus of the government's justice reforms.
Oh, I definitely think we've been frozen out.
Have you been freezing victims out of this process?
No, not at all. There are victims here, there are victims advocates here.
But they don't feel like they have a voice here.
Yeah, and they've said that, and I hear that, and certainly when you look at yesterday, that was certainly very dominated by the needs of offenders.
Black Power member Dennis O'Reilly believes helping offenders and victims isn't mutually exclusive.
People who have been hurt, and so the interests of the victim are only solved by resolving the victimiser.
The Justice Minister is now considering another summit, one with a specific focus on victims, and the issues raised today speak to how fraught justice reform is. And just wait till it gets back to this place, there's going to be a monumental political scrap. Tova O'Brien, Newshub.